I will keep saying this over and over and over and over. We need to fix our country and we need to work together. And I want you all as fellow Nigerians, none of us can do this on our own. We can, we need to be doing this, collectively, working together. And it starts with, like I said, all of us on the 4th, joining hands, coming together and saying, you know what? We are not going to accept anymore. We are not going to accept any more of this situation, this injustice that you keep, forcing down our throats. We, the people, must make sure that we stand up. And again, like I said to you all, I do have Citizen AY on YouTube, and that's live right now because I'm just posting a few minutes of this live broadcast that I'm doing on Facebook on there. So if you can join me or share it at that point, do share it. I urge you all to subscribe to that channel as well, because all of this now, all of what we're saying, we want to get AAC to be in government. That is the only chance we have. And incidentally, I'm asking Fela Duotoye, Kingsley Moghalu, Thomas Tokpe Fasua, and even that younger Buhari, please join hands with AAC now. We need to take it back. Engineer Fosa, absolutely, we must take it back. We need to join hands to take it back. So I'm asking you all, please, let's do everything we can. AAC party, so we're ready for president. Absolutely, my brother. Absolutely, I'm with you. So I am saying this, and I am asking you unequivocally to commit yourself to a better Nigeria. The party that will assist us, that will help us realize that goal, that dream. That party is none other than African Action Congress, led by our president to be confirmed by 2019, Omoyele Sowore. And the manifesto that he wants to bring to bear to fix our nation is called none other than Spicer Heat. It is Spicer Heat. And we can do this together. I'm asking you all to join me. Please spread this message. Please share. Talk to family and friends at home, abroad, wherever you are. Part of your New Year resolution must be to get a better Nigeria. I am no longer going to complain about Nigeria without coming up with a plan, and a plan that we can use to fix it, and working on that plan with fellow Nigerians to make it work. That must be our goal. We must no longer just talking and praying to somebody, so something somewhere, and for 58 years hasn't worked. We need collective action together. You and me. It's only you and me working together by coming to peaceful protests like we organize now. That's the only way we can begin to effect change in Nigeria. Positive, real change. Let's not be about complaining. Let's come up with solutions. Let's come up with real drastic solutions. There is more. I will say one more thing about another thing. There is more to us as Africans, as Nigerians, than just dancing. And having a party. There is more to us. We should not forget that the great kingdoms that they destroyed, the Benin Kingdom, the Oyo Empire, and other empires, the Dahomey Empire, all of those empires that was destroyed by the colonials, they were working, they were functioning. Do you think that there would have been any empire if we are just busy dancing away and are not worrying about how to sustain ourselves as a nation, as a group of people? There wouldn't be any empires. There won't be any empires. Good afternoon, Usman, my brother. There wouldn't have been any empires. Now, to resurrect those empires, what we need to do is to begin to work together. The time for dancing and everything is not now. I'm sorry. I know people will say I'm a killjoy. But look, I'm a singer. I can sing. I love dancing. I love all that. But where has that got us in 58 years? Where? No, I'm not saying we shouldn't do it. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying our focus right now, the coming month, we have barely 2 months to the elections. Barely. And we need to make sure that Omoyele, absolutely my brother, the debate is very important because that's another way Omoyele can sell his idea to people, and they're scared of that. But I guess they have no choice than to just include him on the debate. That is why everybody has been looking forward to see him Omoyele debate. Absolutely. So Nigerians, I couldn't even put it any better, my brother. You're absolutely right, my brother. Akomai Ayeko to Akerele. AAC, take it back. Take it back, action. AAC, take it back. Take it back, action. So what I'm saying to you all, fellow Nigerians, I'm saying we mustn't be silent. We cannot, under any circumstances, be silent in the face of this impending disaster. If we don't act, especially those of us in diaspora, more so in diaspora, we know how things work. We see how things function. We see how things function in diaspora. They want light. What do? They do whatever is necessary to make sure that they have uninterrupted power supply. They want good roads. What do? They ensure the roads are fixed in such a manner to have uninterrupted good roads, so that they can, because all of that will impact their productivity. Those two things, no good roads, no light, will straight away impact your productivity. Now let's go and look at Nigeria. With no good roads, with no light, do we have productivity in Nigeria? Do we? Do we have productivity? We don't. So that's why I am passionate about this. I know it's just the second day in the new year, but I want exactly. I've been watching them upwards for 4 months now. Why is Fela Durote, King Mogalu acting funny? I've been watching them for 4 months now, and they're still behaving like cow. Sorry to say this, because they are both annoying he-goats. Well, look, for me, they are both youths. We're stronger together as youth. The youths of Nigeria. We need to realize one thing: we're stronger together, working together to defeat those bunch of looters in power. The Atikus, the Buharis, the Sarakis, the Akpabios, all of them, the Rochas, all of them. We are stronger together. I still say it, that I've said to a friend, Dr. Kubese, who's close to all of these people that we're talking about. I've told him personally and publicly that I believe that the youth working together is the key to success, to really unlocking Nigeria's true potential as a nation that functions, as a nation that is going to be a force to be reckoned with in the entire world. We're a nation to be reckoned with. Nigeria was such a great country, It stopped the war in Liberia and Sierra Leone. And we helped send money to South Africa. And there are many other untold things that Nigeria did before all of this mess. It is time we return back to that greatness. And the man to lead us to that greatness is none other than Omoyele Sowore, a man so committed to Nigeria. He's been fighting for over 20 years, fighting the same bunch of people who have been looting our nation blind and telling us, oh, no, we're working for Nigeria. They're not working for Nigeria. They're working for their pocket, and they're impoverishing Nigerians while doing so. Omoyele Sowore stands for Nigeria. He wants to see a better Nigeria. He comes up with so many innovative ideas. He came up with June 12. What did they do? They hijacked it. He starts talking about selling of marijuana. What did they try to rubbish him? You know, he's talking about paying workers 100,000 naira each. They say it's impossible. But yet, the same people will be paying senators 13.5 million naira a month. Come on. I know. Yeah, I mean, they will keep talking. We have to keep encouraging them to keep talking, because that's the only way. We have a choice, you know. They can't. How come they can't stop Boko Haram? Absolutely. So look, these are things that it is enough. We don't want to hear any more stories from Atiku or Buhari or Saraki or Boba Galadima. All of them. They failed our nation. They failed you and I. For every 12 to 16 million Nigerians who are in diaspora, it signifies abject failure of governance. It signifies abject failure of governance. Can you imagine if those Nigerians that are outside were in Nigeria building that country as we speak? Can you imagine the height we would have reached as a nation? Can you imagine? I just want you to just picture that for a second. Just imagine that. But because we couldn't reach our potential in our own country. So what does that tell you about your rights? If you cannot reach your potential in your own country, do you have rights? Or are those rights being respected? Do you even know those rights? That's why I keep coming back to the Constitution. Meanwhile, we've been reading the Bible. They say everything to God in prayer. You're praying. Islam, Allah, nothing but Allah. You're doing all that in 58 years. This same set of looters have robbed us blind whilst they are telling us to pray. And the future, those great, amazing Nigerians that have achieved so much outside of the country, we are left to rule have to miss not being able to grow and reach our true potential within our own shores, within our own country. This 2019 is a defining year. It's a defining year. And I want every Nigerian listening to me now, please share. Wake up. If you haven't done a resolution with yourself about Nigeria, do it. Make a resolution within yourself that from now on, I am now about the solution for my country and how I will make it work, not only for me or for the people now, but for the coming generation. Everything that I can do as a Nigerian, I will work, sweat, blood, and guts to make sure that we bring about that Nigeria that functions for all of us. Divided, we fall. United, we stand. AAC, take it back. Take it back, action. AAC, take it back. Take it back, action. AAC, take it back. Take it back, action. We need action. Prayers, every time we are praying, we're not acting, no. We are being consumed by a non-entity, a brainwashing. We need to wake up from that. If you are going to pray at all, please do so once you know, first know your constitution. First you know your constitution. First know what it means to be a Nigerian and the rights that are conferred to you as laid down in that constitution. So again, I'm saying, I'm going to type again. I want to keep, in fact, I'm going to put the constitution on here and I'll pin it on there. Because I want people to just go to my website, www.citizenay.org. It's straight away on there. It's the first thing you will see on the page. And then just click on it, download it. Because I want Nigerians, we need to change our mindset. And I am adamant, I'm insistent that we do not allow ourselves to be hoodwinked, to be lied to. They've told us pray, pray, pray. In fact, they tell us every time something they know that we are waking up, they say pray, because they don't want us to solve. They don't want our problems to be solved. And do you know why they don't want the problems to be solved? Because they are the ones creating the problem for Nigerians. They're the ones creating problems for Nigerians. So I'm asking you now. I'm asking you. We've got 2 days before this protest. If you are in London, if you're in UK, please, please, please join us. Join us. And for those who cannot join us, share it. You know, make it go viral. It's a peaceful protest. I urge Nigerians. We'll be bringing this debate here, this placard, and others as well. We'll be bringing that down. We want people to hold. And it says simple: no Sowore, no debate. No Sowore, no debate. We want the best for our nation. And there's no point the Nigerians being denied those. Exactly. So it's time, Nigerians, we want the best people to run our country, to get the best, to make Nigeria the place to be, to make it the place that everybody around the world will be running towards. You haven't been to Nigeria. You need to go. You haven't been. The best cars must come from Nigeria. The best homes and the best clothes must come from Nigeria. The best suits must come from Nigeria. The best technological advancement must come from Nigeria. The best of the best of the best must come from Nigeria. And we must do it from within Nigeria, using our resources, our human and natural resources. And we can do it. And I don't see any reason why we can't achieve this. Countries are dying. Look, our oil, they stole so much of our oil. 51 countries benefited from our oil, yet Nigerians are suffering and dying. Why? And is that justice? Ask yourself, is that justice? Is that justice? And these guys are telling you, oh, I believe in Nigeria, and they're patriotic. That is the most unpatriotic thing going. Let me bring on Davidson here. I'm going to add him straight away because I've been waiting for him. But I just want you all to just, please, it is important. It is of real importance that Nigerians, my fellow Nigerians, that we really work. We work and share the
election.
Indeed. Indeed.
These things are things we know. We are not dumb.
No.
Because we don't fight this revolution, like I do tell people. This revolution is not a revolution of gun. It's not a revolution of arms and ammunition.
That's it.
It's an intellectual revolution. We know what is going on. We have facts and figures.
That's it.
So we and for crying out loud, we started this revolution not because of any other reason, but because we want to put our country in the right shape of global leadership.
Indeed.
That we
Indeed.
truly belong.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I can tell anybody for free, whoever cares to listen, that what we have going on
Yeah.
In the political terrain of Nigeria as it stands now,
Yeah.
you know, whatever you have seen so far, there are categories of you know, developmental projects that the government claims to have been doing,
Yes.
that the politicians claim to have been doing. Whatever you have seen from them so far, there has not been any reasonable project that is completed if not for their political gains.
Exactly.
You know, there have not been any project that has been completed so far, if not to embezzle the national treasure. And like I said before, the way they do all of these things, the way they do it is for them to start, especially close to the election.
Yeah.
They start a lot of projects. They start projects en masse.
Yeah.
Not with the intention of making life better for average citizens, but with the intention of actually, you know, being able to get the money out from the national treasury. Many of those guys are actually, you know, they are